Few of them shaking their head just to settle in, and away they go. Class of 8, Miss Rosa Parks, the first two to ping the machine. They first and second towards the 1200. Hopefully they don't cut throats. Light Jade's in a striking position early on. Jackson Wells is not far off the action. Then we got the Pie Lady. At this point in time, Go Kitty, the white cap at the rail. Imperial Seals around them. Sky Kingdom, red sleeves and cap. Tapella Honey's the grey with about 8 lengths to make up. Wiley's Wander further back in the running. Blushing Diamond, they're now 9-10 lengths off the leader. In front, Class of 8 coming towards the 700 metre marker. Miss Rosa Parks second. Jackson Wells is third. Light Jade, Imperial Seals trying to get closer, the Pie Lady. At this stage, Go Kitty gets a flick or two. The saddle could have slipped on Go Kitty. A very awkward ride there. Go Kitty's come out. The saddle could have slipped there. Homeward bound, 400 metres to go. Class of 8, the leader. The one to apply the pressure is Jackson Wells. Miss Rosa Parks is going to the inside. Class of 8 coming to the 150. Miss Rosa Parks on the inside, and Jackson Wells is running on. Class of 8 is digging down. Miss Rosa Parks and Jackson Wells the outside. Miss Rosa Parks is getting up close home, and it's going to be Miss Rosa Parks from Class of 8, Jackson Wells and Imperial Seal. So number 3, Miss Rosa Parks starts to wear down Class of 8 inside the 100. Jackson Wells, a very promising run, but as they come to the business end of affairs, number 3, Miss Rosa Parks comes good. Another one for Lazarne Forbes. The Black Minilouche wins 3 parts of a length. Class of 8 second. Jackson Wells, very promising introduction. Then came Imperial Seal. Tapella Honeys, one to pencil in. Then came Sky Kingdom, Algarve, Strawberry Pop Tart, Light Jade. 300 to go. Class of 8 had a healthy advantage, but Miss Rosa Parks was always hunting her down. We'll see the rider of Class of 8's gone for the stick. Miss Rosa Parks still hands and heels stuff, and Jackson Wells is on the right. But as they come to the post, number 3, Miss Rosa Parks from 1, Class of 8. 9, Jackson Wells, 2, Imperial Seal. Back to the studio.
Lazarne Forbes mentioned to us earlier on today when she had that win out Linear that she wasn't expecting much, but she's gone home with 2 winners, and Miss Rosa Parks has come up trumps, and after running over a mile last time out, running a very good race considering the drop in furlong, and everything seemed to work out ideally for her today.
Yeah, he's a very courageous win and well ridden by Jason. He really fought hard for this win. He rode his heart out there at the end. And I think that last time out we learned a lot. I think Tristan rode a very courageous race on that time, overcoming a horrific draw, and he skipped at the top of the straight, and I think we really learned a lot about this filly on that occasion. I wanted to say a big congratulations to all her owners. Greg, this one's for you because it was his belief in her that's kept everybody else hanging in there. So well done to Greg and Beryl. I'm sure they're watching. To Eugene, he's here on course today. To David and to Dr. Eben Brown. It's just been fabulous to finally get her home. She's had a lot of setbacks, terrible trauma to her one hind leg on 3 different occasions. You cannot believe that one horse can have so many injuries on the same area. Completely unrelated to each other, and every time she's, it's really knocked her back, and she's had to rally back just to get back into racing and into condition. So it's been a long wait, but well done to all the owners. They really deserve it.
These are the sweet days in racing where you're not expecting much, but you go home with 2.
Yes, Dees. It's always wonderful to have a winner, and even more so when it's a surprise. And just a very big thank you to my entire team, Tash, Steve, all my staff, all my guys, all the guys that work for me in the mornings, Tristan, Jason's coming to lend a hand, Sereno. It's really nice to just have a lot of people on your team backing you up. And thank you to all my owners for their wonderful support.
Well, it's a double for you, Lazan, and all the best. Hearty congratulations this afternoon.
Thanks, Steve.
Lovely, that's Lazan Forbes. Let's get Justin in before we speak to Jason. Okay, let's get Jason in first. I must compliment this young man on the ride because he could have said, I want to try and fight for the lead with young Sereno there, but
it was Jose, sir.
It was
Ramsden.
It was Jose. Yeah. I'm getting the names mixed up. But Jose, but you said, you know what, let me take a seat and sit second, which was possibly the winning stroke.
Yes, I always knew Jose also had some pace, and I always thought that he was going to go. We were actually speaking about it in the parade ring, Mrs. Forbes and myself. And I thought that it would be nice if I could actually just sit off him or behind him. My filly was hanging quite badly, and she gave me quite a difficult ride, you know, because she was hanging on to Jose's horse into the straight. Eventually, I just put my stick down and I just carried on riding with my hands, and she pulled through and went on to win a nice race.
Well, it's a nice way to end off the day. What's the number now? How many winners?
Number 50, so 10 more.
5-0.
Yes, sir.
Well, you've got the half a century, and that's a feather in your cap. You'll take that.
Yes, of course. It's always nice to ride winners.
And some celebrations this evening at the Academy, I'm sure. You've ridden 50 now.
Yes, sir, but there's 60 winners to ride before you lose your claim, so only on the 60th one, sir.
Okay, so 10 more to go. But a nice way to end it off, Jason. A good ride from you as well, so compliments on that.
Thanks, sir. I would just like to thank Mr. Steinbach and them, all of the other partners and stuff involved. Thank you to Mrs. Forbes for giving me the ride, all the support and everything. You know, I've been riding some of her work in the morning. It's good that it finally paid off. And thanks to the Academy and Mr. Ball, he's always helping me and showing me how to ride better, you know. And I think part of where most of my confidence comes from is Mr. Ball, because he's always there to bring up when we're down, you know. So as well the other riding masters, but I think Mr. Ball goes out of his way, sir, and you know, he sat with me and done race reviews and stuff, and I appreciate it, you know. Thank you, Mr. Ball.
Well done.
Thanks, sir.
Let's get Justin in. He's going to represent the guys. Come to Justin. Well done. You made it to the track today. You guys have had to be patient with this filly, but she's rewarded you.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks to Lazanne. You know, she said, just be a bit patient. She wasn't doing too well. And she said, no, she'll definitely win the race. And thanks to the Forbes yard, Jason rode a very good race. Thanks to my partners, Hippen, Brown, and Greg's. As Lazanne said, this one's for you. He's up in Johannesburg. So I know he's watching, and he's overexcited.
Where do you race from when you're off? Which outlet you go to?
I'm in the Bluff, Hollywood, in the Bluff.
The boys are watching there now.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, give them a shout out. Give them a shout out. You're on TV.
Thanks to the guys from the Bluff, and quite a few of my friends are here. They came and watched the race. They're all excited. I'm sure they all made a few rands. So good luck to all of them. Thanks.
I wish you all the best, Justin. Yourself and your partners, well played here, my brother.
Thanks, Dees.
Lovely. Well done to Justin and all the other owners here. And in the winning groom of Miss Rosa Parks is Sandile Jack. Well done to Sandile Jack, receiving his 1,000 Rand from Warren Linferner. And that is a wrap of our race meeting this afternoon at Greyville. The order of finish here in race number 8, 3, 1, 9, and 2. A big thank you to the team. Warren Linferner working tirelessly the entire afternoon. Sheldon Peters calling all 8 races. We had Mr. Curry and Rice, Levi, Mr. Fish and Chips, Matthew and Denver. We had Imlu in the parade ring working with me this afternoon. A big thank you to Imlu, and of course to all the other guys that are involved with the production. And from myself, Dees Dianan, until we meet again, you take care. Stanley Garshley.